For those of you who are saying, forget the meta, I want my blonde waifu, don't worry, I'm here for you. What's going on YouTube? Ledger here once again, this time at you again with some more Honkai Star Rail. And I know in a previous video I made, I did talk about whether you should pull or skip Aglaea. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and go take a look. But I was saying the different reasons why I think that, Aglaea might be a skip. And I stand by those reasons. And there's even more reasons that I have that I didn't even state in the video. I just didn't want to hound on her too much. But the fact of the matter is, for a lot of people, she might not be the smart pick for you. But there's a lot of people who don't care. They don't care about that.
We don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
And you know what? That's okay. For those of you guys who are getting her anyway, for those of you guys who have all the necessary weapons that she needs, well, let's talk about what teams that she wants to use and who you're going to use her with. All right, shall we? Let's try and pick a placeholder and make a team for her here. Let's call the team Stone Free. For those of you who understand why you're based. So for Aglaea's placeholder, I'll use Jin Yuan. How about that? I'll use Jin Yuan for Aglaea's placeholder, right? And let's start with her premium team. So Jin Yuan is Aglaea, and this is her premium team. I know I've seen other people say that Remembrance MC is the premium option, but I do find Robin to be stronger. Plus having Sunday and Robin together is poetic, So I want to do that. But, it's funny actually, Jin Yuan's premium team and Aglaea's premium team are the same thing. And, Aglaea is going to be Jin Yuan's next power creep yet again, But this is going to be her premium team, right? If you have Sunday, you are in a good position, right? You are in a great position. Because to be quite honest, when Aglaea has her premium team, she is a monstrosity, all right? There's gonna be a lot of naysayers for her. There's actually more naysayers for Aglaea than I thought there would be, which makes me kind of want to ease up on her a little bit. But when she has her premium team, she is very strong. She is very strong with her premium team. And I imagine she'll get upgrades in the future, especially since Robin isn't made for her. So I do think that she will get stronger and she'll get more dedicated supports outside of Sunday. Keep that in mind too. But right now, this is a premium team. This is the strongest team she got. And when she has this team at E0, a lot of people say she needs E1. No, she doesn't. When she has this team, she's kicking ass, all right? For those of you guys who are wondering if you should get her, if you have these options, and even if you don't have Robin, if you have Remembrance MC, Robin is the least important character in this lineup, which is strange to say because Robin is usually the main focus, but this time Sunday is the main focus. So you can find replacements for Robin, but there isn't much of a replacement for Sunday. And there's no replacement for Oahu, but it is what it is, right? Once you have this team, she's good to go. If you do not have this premium team, right? If you couldn't pull Sunday and then get Aglaea patch later, which is understandable, then now we can start looking at some replacements, right? So earlier I said that Remembrance MC can be put in the place of Robin, and that's A-okay. If you don't have Robin, then you don't have to think that you can't get Aglaea, and she's not going to be performing very well. She is going to be performing very well with Remembrance MC. And actually, I feel like Remembrance MC should have a video on their own, because with Remembrance MC, they're going to be very important, seemingly throughout Amphorius, right? Not because they're going to be the best in slot support for everybody, but they seem to be somebody that is a great second place winner. They are your weapon to protect you against FOMO, because they are always going to be a great option to put on the team. You want to play this character and you don't have Robin? Throw Remembrance MC. You want to play this team and you don't have Tribby? Put Remembrance MC in there. If you want to play this team and you don't have Sunday, put Remembrance MC in there. And Remembrance MC is such a versatile buffer, which is amazing, and that goes the same when it comes to Aglaea. You could, let's say if you have Robin and don't have Sunday, well then put Remembrance MC in Sunday's place, right? So you can do that, and that can go either way. Now, like I say, Sunday is probably the most important character for Aglaea, but you know, if you're somebody that's on a mission, then you know that is an alternative that you can carry out. In terms of outside of Remembrance MC, who you can use to try and replace with Sunday, I don't really like any other option. I really don't, because like you can think, oh, maybe I can use Sparkle. Nope, not Sparkle, because Aglaea is so fast that she goes so many times that Sparkle's buff is going to fall off in seconds. So Sparkle I do not like with Aglaea. Same goes for Bronya. She's even worse, because with Bronya, once the turn ends, then that's it, right? Even though an E2 Bronya can make her go faster, which is nice, still don't like it. She'll advance her forward, but she's gonna hit like a wet noodle. So for most of the time, so I don't really like it. But you can use it if you really have nothing, but you have Remembrance MC, so everybody has something there. So Remembrance MC, as I always say, is the second best option when it comes to that. But yeah, so Sunday's option that you really want to keep in there as much as you can. Typically, I don't necessarily advise pulling for Aglaea if you don't have Sunday. But as I said before, let's say if you don't have Sunday, you use Remembrance MC in the second slot, well then who can be in this slot for your second support? And that can be, if you already have Remembrance MC in there, someone like Ron May. Ron May will also work too, because Ron May's buffs are also going to work with Aglaea. All that damage bonus is definitely a plus right there. The extra weakness break efficiency will also help keep the enemy from attacking you, add to a little bit of survivability. So that's going to be another solid option right there. And the buffs don't fall off because the buffs revolve around Ron May's turn. So that's going to be very helpful there too. So you feel free to use Ron May in that situation. And then if you really want to go free to play, you do have, if you want to go down towards the 4 stars, you have someone like Pella or Ting Yun, preferably Ting Yun, because she gives a little bit of energy. A little bit less energy than what Sunday or Wahua would give, but energy nonetheless, and you're going to need that energy. So Ting Yun is also going to be a good pick to put in there. Even Asta, who gives a bunch of attack and gives a whole bunch of speed, that's going to be very helpful too. So like, let's say I can do a free-to-play team, like, because for sustains, it's whoever you got, right? You don't have Wahua, it's whoever you got, doesn't matter, right? But let's say if I just don't have anybody, right? I can use a team like this right here. Even, and I say anybody, you don't even have Ting Yun, then, it is what it is. Everybody has to start somewhere. Well, then guess what? This is going to be able to be a sensible team, right? It's not going to perform anywhere near higher level, but, I'm sure somebody would be able to beat MOC with this team. Might take a while, but, it should be doable. So this is something that you can use right here at the very bare bones level. You're just starting the game. But as I said, the most sensible low budget team that I would really go is really this team. But I think this will be the more popular low budget team that you're going to be able to use. Because Asta is really copium, but hey, those are for the people who just started the game. And if you just started the game, then all copium is all you got. But once you start getting higher levels and you have, your set of characters, I would say that this is going to be the more popular budget team when it comes to using Aglaea, because Remembrance MC is going to boost damage straight off the bat with the true damage. Ting Yun's be able to use some energy, and then if you get Quid Pro Quo on Gallagher, who a lot of us has gotten for free, then he's going to be able to feed some energy into Aglaea too. So I'd say this is going to be your main budget team, right? So you have your main budget team, and then you got your high-end I got money premium team, all right? So as I said before, Aglaea, as time goes on, I'm sure she's going to be able to get more options. Maybe we might be able to get a sustain that's more hyper-focused on Aglaea or Remembrance characters, or Robin isn't made for Aglaea at all, but her buffs just line up pretty well. So maybe we'll get another Harmony character besides Tribi that's going to be able to help out Aglaea a lot. I think there's a very high chance of that happening. So The future is looking bright for Aglaea. I'll tell you that. The future is looking bright for Aglaea. Typically, I recommend maybe going on a rerun for her, but otherwise, this is what we got right here when it comes to teams for her. Let me know what you guys think. So which one of you guys are deciding to still go for Aglaea despite all the naysayers and everything like that? Are you guys going to do that? Are you guys waiting for future units? Definitely let me know. What teams do you plan on running with her? Definitely drop that down in the comments down below. Like the video if you like the content I'm giving you. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you get more content like this. I'm finding here. Let you know.